The hotter you are, the crazier you can be. Men will put up with it. But the opposite is also true. This is why fat girls used to be so nice. But then the internet and a bunch of black dudes convinced them that they were hot too. Now you can't even talk to them.
Welcome to Pegasus versus the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel.
City boy! City boy!
Yo. It's kind of ironic she said that because in this frame that I pushed pause, she got a little fupa going on herself. She got a little muscle bulge in her arms and a little fupa talking about overweight white chicks. That's hilarious, bro. Okay, let's see what it is, man. This is crazy. She kind of popped off. She was popping off at that intro. Let's just get into the video. If you guys are here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll link my other channels in the description. And let's see what we got pieced together today. Cause she started off with some flamethrower. We just gonna call them. We just getting into it, man. We're having the body positivities. Y'all know I ain't with all the nonsense. I just like to turn. I like to push your buttons. All right, let's go. Let's see what's cracking. But she do have a fupa, so pot calling the kettle black. You know what I'm saying? Have a six-pack, baby.
The hotter you are, the crazier you can be. Men will put up with it. But the opposite is also true. This is why fat girls used to be so nice. But then the internet and a bunch of black dudes convinced them that they were hot too. Now you can't even talk to one. Relax, bitch. You can't have an attitude and type 2 diabetes. If you're over 300 pounds, you need to be as sweet as your blood sugar.
What's up, California?
Yo, that's lit. She snapped. Das 100. She keeping it a buck. It is funny what the internet does in this whole body positivity movement, which really is just a cry for you to be unhealthy, making it okay to be unhealthy. That's really what it is. Because every marker of health, when you're obese or overweight, every marker of health is a problem. This is what's funny. Y'all want the facts? Y'all want the proof? Because there's going to be people in the comments, but no, there's your genetics, there's big bone, da-da-da-da-da. We'll tell that to the insurance companies. I just got an IUL, an indexed universal life insurance. It's a way to get life insurance, but also put some money in on the market, on an index, and, you know, compound your money, right? However, I'm not talking about that. I remember applying for that. Then, you know, because I have to get insurance for my family out of pocket, they ask all these questions. And people with severe, like, for example, the insurance company, the IUL, wouldn't cover my daughter because she had arthritis at a young age. And they're also looking marks of diabetes, obesity, a bunch of different things, right? Because then you become a liability and a risk to their insurance. You know what I'm saying? Because the first 10 years, they take on the most risk. And then after that, you kind of in the system. You know how it goes. But I just think it's funny because you can get all the answers to this in real time. Insurance companies are banking on certain things, right, via your life. And it's just funny because they won't even accept overweight people for certain things. But, you know, overweight people tell them, like, they going to sue Lyft because they couldn't fit in a car. You know what I'm saying? But an insurance company will deny you, like, straight up. Like, insurance companies, I mean, I don't know. I'm speaking from my personal experience, but someone who's 400 pounds ain't getting the same coverage that I'm getting or the same treatment or the same care in a lot of situations. Now, insurance companies for health and medical stuff, totally different. They accept any and everyone. I don't know what type of care they give, but there's things they look at, especially when you're coming out of pocket and you're a risk to, you know, health issues, blah, blah, blah. But let's go.
What's up, California? My name is Alex. What's up, I'm Aiden? I'm Oliver. I'm Brian. And I'm Dylan. And together we are
gay as fuck. You guys are gay as fuck.
Well, if going out on a date with a guy makes me a slut, then that's just what I'm gonna be.
I don't think going out on a date makes you a slut, but having sex with different men makes you a slut.
Well, what does it make you if you have sex with different women?
A slut maker.
Yo, what is that dude's name? Peterson, that's his name, right? What the hell's his name? He be having mad viral moments. That dude is crazy. He be saying some wild shit too. Some of it I'm like, That's a little too much for me, but most of the time there's some type of truth into what he's saying. That's what's crazy. Not Jordan Peterson. Jesse Lee Peterson. Man, what the fuck, bro? I know who that is, man.
So I got served today at the pharmacy.
Bruh.
And
Bro, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm about to be ignorant. I can't watch shit like that, bro. That's crazy.
Okay.
Started the Republican Party.
Inception then.
I know.
Okay.
I guess
Hold on. Let's see where this started, man. I just don't do that, man. People be getting mad like, I can't be, bruh. That's just weird. Anyway, I'm sorry, you guys.
Tell if your LED sign is cheap, sir.
You know what political party Abraham Lincoln was a part of?
Democratic?
No.
No.
Republican.
Really? Okay.
Started the Republican Party.
Inception then.
I know.
Okay.
I guess Republicans aren't so bad.
No. I guess not.
I'm also a part of
That's the only thing, man. Like, I think this left, right, red, blue thing, I honestly think is bullshit, man. I think right now, the right has a lot of momentum because they be spitting some real shit, man. Like a lot of traditional stuff, a lot of good stuff that I think works. But overall, I still think politics is a sham. And I still think they going to pull the rug from under you too. Like, that's just what I think, man. Like, they might do a little bit better for you here and there, but they still, like, low-key, man, these MFers want control, period. All of them, at some capacity, some type of control. And the ones who are fighting for your freedoms, I trust a little more. Okay, cool. But it's like a conglomerate, bro. Like, it's like you could have a leader, but like the way our system is built, we got the Congress, we got the Senate, we got the Supreme Court. Like, it's an overall body, right? So, I don't know. The head kind of leads the body. But I just don't trust politicians in general. So, like, trying to lead people, here's the water. The Republican is the water you need to drink for your, salvation is wild to me. However, I mean, the reason I feel like the Republicans and conservatives are doing so good is because there's a lot of shit MFers left out that made the Democratic Party strong. Like, I didn't even know, like, for example, I knew about Lincoln, right? But I didn't realize all of the first Congress people were Republican. They're the side that were letting black folks in. I didn't know the Democratic Party was, the origins of like the KKK and stuff. I did not know that. That makes me look at the Democratic Party way different than And so then they said, oh, but it flipped because of this and that. But yo, you can say it flipped, but the origins of the Ku Klux Klan is from your side. Because it flipped didn't make Republicans the KKK. That's not how it works. There might be some things that go against your voting block that might sit on the right side, but it still doesn't make them the KKK. Like, that's just not how it works. It didn't mean like KKK members, just like the first Congress people. I don't know if it's Senate too. I think it was Congress, but it was all the black and Latin people that got in were Republicans. The Democratic Party is crazy when you go down the history of it. And so they sideline that history. They sell you a dream. So the red team is utilizing the internet to get this information out there and get people to drink their water, which, again, look, man, the people rocking with a little more freedom, less censorship, less taxes, I'm always going to vibe with that. But there's still sus stuff going on in pharmaceuticals, in the geopolitical space, the wars going on. Like, there's a bunch of shady shit from both sides. So I'm just speaking on that right now.
marginalized groups that have been historically oppressed, and it's like, keep on raising awareness and like slaying. Like, I hope that like we reach more equity soon.
We actually have a equity commitment form. You can actually give up your spot at university for a member of the Tongva tribe. Is this something that you'd be willing to do for this underrepresented, underprivileged community?
Honestly, no, but I hope somebody else does. That's great.
Got him!
This is what I'm talking about. This is that bullshit. This happened in 2020. Wear a thing on your face. Stay in your crib. Get this thing in your arm while I'm partying in the club in California. No public gatherings. We got mad people in this club with chandeliers and we popping tags. Hypocrisy.
Not currently. I would need to think about it more.
I personally don't view myself as privileged. I don't think I would be willing to give up my spot at UCLA.
What party was Lincoln a part of?
The Democratic Party.
No.
Lincoln?
Republican Party.
Democratic?
No.
Your lady.
See, this is crazy that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of wild because college kids are the ones on the forefront of like being at this age where you really want to see change, all these things. And they pick their side, they go hard, they do all this protesting, and then simple fundamental things they don't know. And that's why I think it was important for these last 5-6 years for what's been going on in America, because there is more of this this awakening to like, oh, yeah, these dudes are tripping. They tripping. Like, there's more of a balance point than they think, right? They think, you know, the right is all bad. And I think people on the right think the left is all bad. I think there's a balance point between both, but I do definitely lean more right just because it's more commonsensical. Like, there's a lot of bullshit going on the left. It's way too progressive in my opinion, but that's just, I'm just a simple man. I like beans and rice.
Is not trying to get pregnant by you, it's because you're poor. No one's ever made Elon Musk pull out. Even those liberal bitches will go from my body, my choice to every life is precious. Real quick, because rich lives matter, bitch.
My dad thinks everything is...
That girl snapped. My dad thinks everything is a... Hold on, I want to hear the whole thing. My bad on my... Dude, I'm still dealing with congestion, man. Taking care of these damn babies.
Pull out. Even those liberal bitches will go from my body, my choice to every life is precious. Real quick, because rich lives matter, bitch.
My dad thinks everything is a conspiracy. He was like, yeah, I read on the internet some aliens crashed in Minnesota. Only one survived. Now they're trying to communicate with it. Find out their secrets, what they want, why they're here. I said, Dad, some aliens, they're Somalians.
When I got my cake pops removed.
Yo, that's ignorant. That's dummy. He went dummy with that joke. That's actually tight. That's a thinker. That's a cerebral joke. That's tight.
When I got my cake pops removed, I specifically asked my surgeon to leave the bag.
Anyways, here's how to tell if your sinus...
I was in Texas recently, and they had banned abortion, and the women were upset. And then a few weeks later, there was a school shooting, and the women were upset again. And I was like, well, are we killing kids or not?
Hello.
Yo, what is on my screen right now? What? Man, what's crazy? Anyway, calm down. It ain't that big of a deal, man. I ain't tripping, man. I ain't gonna judge off first look. Let's hear what people have to say.
Hello. Goodbye. Anyways, if you want to start a business...
Let's go.
It's abnormal for a man to be a liberal or progressive. It's a sign of being a beta male.
I didn't know that.
Because real men are conservative, Republican, you know, and strong in nature.
If I became conservative, would I no longer be beta?
You become alpha.
He's tripping.
I got no problem with liberals. My problem is libtards.
Yeah.
They'll say, like, why do you need a gun? Because I live in a bad neighborhood, okay? Not fantasy land. That's the difference between me and a libtard. Like, if someone broke into my house, I'd be like, hey, put your hands up. A libtard would be like, hey, put your mask on.
A gay without an iPhone is not a gay.
Not a real gay without an iPhone.
Anyways, watch me put it down like this.
You do realize that they give money to illegal immigrants to buy houses?
I don't think you know how any of this works because I think you were probably born a rich kid and you've never bought a house on an FHA loan before.
Who pays for the hotels that they're staying at in New York City, in Chicago? Well, who's paying for those hotels? Who's paying for that room and board?
I imagine there's probably federal money allocated to people.
And where does the federal government get its money?
From the, I mean,
U.S.
from the U.S.
taxpayers.
Treasury, sure, yeah.
U.S. taxpayers. So you are paying for illegal immigrants' housing. Thank you very much.
I mean, facts. This is what I've been saying, man. People get so mad and worked up because I've accumulated this really wide range audience of different ideologies, beliefs. Like, we got atheists, we got Christians, we got Muslims, we got lefties, we got righties. And I noticed the lefties get really upset with this whole migration conversation. I just did a video. I didn't realize. I did it in real time. It was titled black population by state, and we started going over the numbers. Then I started asking Chat GPT all these questions about the population. It's just crazy, man. It is crazy when you find out a lot of this stuff. And I can't imagine, like, if you saw my taxes, because I'm in an interesting tax bracket, it's a little bit higher. And if you saw where it goes, like, and how expensive and how much it is, and I do whatever to cut my taxes, right? I got a bunch of write-offs. I do a bunch of stuff in my lifestyle that I can write off. Specifically, I have an S Corp, so I don't get the self-employment tax. I do it as well as I can. I still pay a shit ton in taxes. And just to be like, go to people, like, I'm like, it's just simple for me. If I'm going to pay the taxes, at least go to the citizens. At least make my country better, you know, fix the roads, whatever, not to some undocumented people so they can live in a high-rise hotel for 6 months. F out of here with that. And this is why there's such a big shift. I don't understand in my comments why people don't understand that. And then they want to also come out here and be like, well, the illegals are paying taxes too. No, they're not. And the ones that do pay, of the little that they do pay, it ain't in comparison to what I pay, bro. It's not even in comparison. You know what I'm saying? And they're supposed to. That's their duty. This is the thing. I don't even believe in taxes like that. But since we are paying, like, it's just like, if you're in America, working in America, pay effing taxes just like everyone else. That's all I'm saying. Even though I don't even believe in the way the whole tax system works. You know, taxes are a scam, bro. Americans are loked out. We literally fought to not pay taxes. That's what's crazy. All these people be like, but we need this, we need to do that. Taxes are good. Y'all are crazy. Motherfuckers are throwing tea over ships because of a 2% tax or some shit, man. Get out of here, man. We fought to not pay taxes. Here we are getting bamboozled. Anyways, this is a good video, man, because it's more funny, but it's trending topics and it's good conversation pieces. So I enjoyed that. Anyways, let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next one.
City boy, city boy.